I listened to a lot of video talking about Relooted. This game was supposed to be made by an African team. And first of all, Africa is not a country. It's a fun continent with a lot of country with different ethnicity, if I can say that way, and some don't get along. So yeah, African game, I don't know. I would say more like a South African game, maybe. The subject of this game is supposed to be colonialism. I won't lie, nowadays it's overdone, but fine. If you want to do it, do it. This game has a queer aesthetic that only exists in the West, that African people don't understand and don't care about.
Why are you gay?
Because they're closer to reality. Like how men like big butts and they cannot lie. Everyone like money and gifts. Stereotype? Yes. But it's kind of true though. And the Relooted design is not attractive compared to the usual African aesthetic. You can see it by watching anything that's made by African people. Go watch a video made by African music, like Afrobeat. Attractiveness is everything, or almost everything. Even in African movies, that God and how family is important and is difficult and complicated. Yeah, family is difficult and complicated. African will understand. Okay, Relooted use the African aesthetic. When I say the African aesthetic, it's not really the African aesthetic. They use some African earring, some African color scheme, and some small African design. So I just want to make that clear. To be a vehicle for social justice, not understanding that the subject that they talk about is mostly called corruption. African leaders that sell art to private gallery for money, like when a diamond was given back to a country in Africa and immediately disappeared.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
Magically, there are only two ways for an African company to create something this ugly. And yes, I will say it is ugly. It is ugly, in my opinion. I know beauty is supposed to be subjective, but this is just some Western slap design. So there's only two ways to make something this ugly and say that was made by African people. Corruption, aka being paid big money. And I won't lie, in Africa, everything can be considered big money because when you're broke, all money is big money. When you're poor, all money is big money. To create this design or being ideologically captured by the West. And I let you guess which way I voted. So the reason why I made this video is mostly because I wanted to find another angle to talk about this subject, because it's easy to see the tree that has no root. And this game tried to look African, but it's clearly Western slop. And also, I was kind of tired of hearing people talking about how this game is racist because black people stealing stuff. Yeah, not that that's wrong, it's just that, yeah, I just wanted to find another angle, as simple as this. In conclusion, Relooted look Western, sound Western, and have some vibe Wakanda. So in Africa, we have roots, we have history. We don't need a fictional city to be inspired by. So this game has been made by corruption or ideology. But ideology don't pay bills. This is the cynical African way of seeing reality. I eat, you eat. Relooted have neither the aesthetic, neither the vibe from Africa. Tell me what you think about this. And on that note, be a little bit evil and stay passionate.